What is going down? What the fuck is going down? It is your boy, StudioMguyvR. Welcome to my channel, and I want to talk about The Last of Us 2. Yes, the reviews are out, and they're fucking lovely, okay? To all the fucking haters out there who were talking shit about this game because of these leaks are out here, yeah, you got it twisted, okay? The game is going to be great like I thought it would be. Now you have these fuckboys out here like The Quartering and some of these other YouTubers, man, who just hate the game for the sake of hating the game. And that's cool. If that's how you truly feel about the game, I mean, that's fine. Don't play the game. Don't worry about doing anything with this game. But if anybody has not played this game and is making assumptions about this game, you should play the game first. Play the game in its entirety from beginning to end before you judge the game, okay? Especially all the people who claim that they are Last of Us fans, that they love the first game, and the game was, you know, the game was perfect. The game was a fucking classic, a 10 out of 10, and rightfully so, because it was a great game. Everything from the story, even the online mode on that game was fucking beautiful. I still play the online mode on The Last of Us Remastered, okay? But I will never, never play down Naughty Dog's games. I have to play it. If you are a fan of the game, the first one, you have to play the second one and play it out before you make any decisions, man. Okay? The reviews are out. There's been so many reviews that dropped tonight, guys, in the middle of the night. But just a few people who have reviewed this already. I mean, I think the lowest score is 8, and that's from GameSpot. IGN gave it a fucking 10 out of 10. Easy Allies gave it a 9.5. Game Informer gave it a 10. Game Explain says it's a fucking classic. And Happy Console Gamer says it's fucking Game of the Year candidate for him. And he even liked it better than the original Last of Us game. Now, I understand that this game is going to be divisive, okay, in certain aspects of it, okay, because what you will be hearing online is that it is a very, very vicious game. It's a very heavy game that explores the layers of characters, especially Ellie, and in my opinion, it tells a kind of truth to the games. And I've always been an advocate for that. I've always been somebody to support artists and game developers who want to go down that line, okay? I don't believe in fairy tale video games all the time, okay? I believe that there should be a wide spectrum of emotions in different types of games, because that's what makes them unique. You don't want to play a game that has happy endings your complete gaming career. I mean, do you? Don't you want to eventually, you don't want to switch it up? You don't want to play shooters all the time. You don't want to play platformers all the time, right? You want to play different things sometimes. You're in the mood for this on one week, and then next week you might be in the mood for something else, you know? So, you know, how could you, especially if you haven't played the game, how could you, you know, shit on a game that you know nothing about as far as the story, if you have not even experienced the game, especially if you loved the first one? That's what I don't understand about some of the people that are talking shit about this game who haven't even played it yet. You talk all this shit about a game and you claim you love the first one. You claim you love the story and the world and the universe of that title. And then you turn around and shit on the second one that you have not even had a chance to experience because you've heard whispers out here in these video game streets. And that's not enough. That's not enough for a 30, you know what I'm saying, hour game. All right. The Last of Us 1, you know, was about 10 to 12 hours long. All right. This one is easily 25 to 30 hours long. Okay. And one thing struck me from Happy Console Gamer, what he said, something just resonated with me when he said these things. And one of the things he said was everything as far as the leaks are concerned that a lot of people have seen, including myself, that is basically 5%, maybe 10% tops of what is actually still on the game. So everything that we've seen, if you've watched the leaks, if you've seen them, or if you heard about them or whatever, that's only 5 to 10% of what is actually out there for you. And if you think you know how the game's going to go, how the story's going to go, you don't. Okay. And he basically said, look, if you're a fan of the series, just play the game, play it all the way through, and then make a decision, then make a judgment. And that's it. And that's all. Okay. Like I said, the game is dark, right? The game is dark. That's what, one of the reviewers said from GameSpot. I think the reason why she gave it an 8 is because she was saying that the game was very, very dark and sometimes hard to watch, man, out here in these digital streets. Now, to me, that's a plus, okay? Because that means that the writers and that the developers were doing their fucking job with this title. That's all it means to me. If you make people feel uneasy, if you make people feel uncomfortable with killing other digital human beings, then that's a good thing, okay? I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, the reviews are out, and they're partial reviews because, of course, if they gave everything out, they'd spoil a lot of the shit, some of this story-driven thing, story-driven stuff that we need. But that's cool. You know what I mean? I appreciate that they're holding their tongues, all that, until everybody else gets a chance to experience it. So basically what I'm going to do is when I get my hands on the game, I'm going to play it. And as soon as the game releases, I will turn off the internet, because that's when all the full reviews come out and all the long speculations and all the discussions come out. So I'll avoid all that until I actually play and finish this game. Then I'll jump back into it. That's the cool thing. Well, really not cool thing if you're somebody like me, which is just an average gamer, just an average guy, average YouTuber who wants to play the game early, but for whatever reason, because we're not popping or whatever out here in these YouTube streets, we can't get it yet. But it's all good though. Just I'm gonna keep my ears closed, my eyes closed when the game drops. Hopefully I get it early, a couple days early, in the mail. We'll see. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. That's the basis of this discussion I wanted to have real quick with you guys. The reviews are out. Everybody who said the game was going to be trash, it's not. It's completely the opposite. And everybody else, who are basically hating on the game are just people who want to, shit on the game just because, or they are into, extremely violent games. You know what I mean? And that's cool. If you don't like it, you don't have to play it. You don't definitely have to talk about it. So I'll leave it with that. This is StudioMguyvR. Please hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Thank you guys for watching.